What is up? Michael here, Bayside Universe. Super excited to share a quick thought with you this morning. You know, so often we look at this time of devotional and we think, what can we learn? What are some new things that we can get out of either starting today, midday, whenever time you are logged into this Devo? But I want to do something super simple. I want to remind you who Jesus is. Check this out. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 8 says this: Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. The question that I often ask myself, well, who actually is Jesus? It can be summed up this way: 5 letters, 6 hours, and 1 cross. Matter of fact, that is the title of my devotional today. 5 letters, 6 hours, and 1 cross. There are 5 letters in the New Testament that unpack the life of Jesus. And what do we see about the life of Jesus? We see that he shows up on the scene loving people in a radical way. He shows up teaching people about relationship, not religion. What's the difference? Relationship with him means that you are loved and accepted just the way you are. I want to remind you of that right now. You are loved and accepted just the way you are. Religion taught that if I did enough right things, that if I was cool enough, that if I measured up, that if I measured up to whoever God was, then I'd be accepted. Jesus said, no, guess what? In my life, you are accepted the way you are. In those 5 letters, we see that he did miracles. He raised the dead. He opened blind eyes. More than that, he did the miracle of loving people who were unlovable. People who weren't accepted, he accepted them. In those 5 letters, we see the nature and the character of God. I want to remind you who Jesus is. I want to remind you that he loves you when you feel like you can't be loved. I want to remind you that he is able to heal you emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And I want to remind you that he desires a relationship with you. Then there's 6 hours one Friday. 6 hours one Friday. What happened on that Friday? It was the Friday of the cross. And those 6 hours represent when he took the pain, the guilt, and the shame on himself. Listen to me, somebody. If you've ever felt like you've been in pain, physically, spiritually, or emotionally, if you've ever felt the shame of your past or the pain of your present, those 6 hours on that Friday, Jesus took it all on himself. So you don't have to carry the burden. You don't have to carry the weight, which leads me to the last and final thing. There is 1 cross, which represents forgiveness, acceptance. It represents that I have been loved and accepted by my Creator. And at the end of my life, when I take my final breath, because of that 1 cross, I will spend eternity with the Creator of the universe. Because of those 5 letters, we understand the nature and the character of cross. Because of those 6 hours on Friday, we don't carry the shame, the guilt, and the pain. And because of that 1 cross, we are forever forgiven, set free, we are saved, and heaven is our home. Jesus Christ, the same yesterday, today, and forever. Love you guys. I'll see you next time.